Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Monday with me. Hi, how's it going? Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, today is today, and it has happened, and we're doing pretty good. Hi, Kiyoko. Welcome. Hello, Nina. Uh, Kiyoko says, I'm coming off watching a series pretty mad. First half was pretty good, and then the second half became your standard but dumbed down Chinese drama. Actually skipped from episode 30 to episode 40. That sounds like an American soap opera where you can like skip 99.9% of the episodes and still know exactly what's going on. That sucks. I'm sorry that you are having a bad series time. You have vacation? Yay! You deserved a vacation with all of the nonsense you have been dealing with, my friend. So, yay vacation. Sorry, I split my nail and it's like jagged and it's driving me nuts. I gotta fix it at some point, but I'm so lazy. What's the vibe? What are we working on today? How is the week treating? I mean, okay, so to be fair, the week just started. But Mondays can still be good, right? You can have a good Monday. I know that's rare. Mondays are always a weird day, but sometimes Mondays can be good. Well, his last day was pretty shit. Why am I not surprised? Nita says I outlook. What? 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 I wish I had one of those like camera close-up buttons, like you can do on your phone, where it's just like, "Meh." What? A whole book? What are you trying to do, Brando Sando? I know you just said outline, but like still outlining an entire book in one day. Like I know, okay, I'm rubbish at outlines, so outlines take me like at least a week. But like, what, dude? Coworkers are fighting again, stuff not being done, but it's not my problem. Hell yeah, it is definitely not. Um, I don't know what to do after watching that show. I'm pretty mad. Wow. I had a thought, and it was just like, poof. Pick something that like makes you comfy. Like, even if it's a rewatch, just like do the palate cleanser of show something, like a couple episodes of just something to bring you back up to a okay, this I am a person again instead of wanting to like punch your screen. Hello, Steve. Welcome. Wait, Nina, is this the Stardew Valley fanfic or what project? Brando Sando would mean she starts to draft the entire book. Okay, yeah, that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. I have no sense of weekdays anymore, but I have been home from work because knees since mid February. No concept of time left in my body, in this body. Mood. Yeah, no, big mood. When I had the gallbladder surgery, I was supposed to stay in bed for like so many weeks. And I'm just like, what? I'm asleep for most of it. I'm like, wait, what day is it? What month is it? What week is it? What year is it? Like, I have no idea what's going on right now. Like, and yeah, entire book and publishes it. Wouldn't that be something if like Brando Sando is like the epitome of like a author crazy. Wouldn't it be really cool if one of us did something like that? I would be like, I would be screaming from the rooftops. The second any of us did that, we're not counting Immortal Masquerade, because I know that was like a full draft in 6 weeks. 3 weeks? Oh God, I don't remember. Should I look? Should I actually go look to see how long it took me to write Immortal Masquerade? That sounds scary. I'm scared of myself. How is it every time we talk about speed writing, we talk about shit? That's the first thing I talk about lately. I haven't written. Maybe it's because I haven't worked on it in so long, and I really want to. It's a contemporary romance. Cool. So it's really not that fast. I watch Dragon Age videos. I should post a chapter again. Yes. Well, it is an idea that came to me when I was brainstorming the Stardew fanfic. And the Stardew influence is definitely obvious. Love it. I shared the main characters and the love interest mood boards and the Stardew Stardew character of them I made in a Stardew character outline in the March Madness channel. I didn't ignore Steeg. I did not. I said hi. Hi, Steeg. Didn't I? I feel like I'm being gaslit now. What? Oh, now I'm like going back up. Did StreamYard not post a comment? I'm to the YouTube side. I don't want to ignore it. I don't want to ignore people. Going over there. Going over there. Make sure. Yeah. No. I got it. Do not need social anxiety nonsense today. I did do it pretty quick. I did. Because I was just like, hello! And then rar. Oh no, you currently can't hear in your right ear? I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. I just noticed the drafts an entire book and published it saying rude, but also very fair. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do a thing. See if I can find it. Oh, what am I doing? I think it's on my desktop. Is it on my desktop? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I could have moved it. Because I'm not seeing, because I mean, it is part of the Godsborn series, so it should be. There it is. Mortal Masquerade, Draft 0. Properties. Created. It says created June 18th, 2024, but then it also says modified 2024. So I think something is not right here. It says it was, and because there's no way I wrote the same day. This can't be, is it? I don't even know. Sorry, I'm so confused. Sorry, back to the comments. My reputation is not one for project finishers. I mean, fair. Also, hi, Steeg! I kind of want to do a mood board of my Mortal... Kind of want to do a new mood board for my Dragon Age fanfiction. I only have one Dragon Age Orpheus fanfiction. Only have one for... I can read, guys. I can read. I think. Apparently. So I'm just like looking through shit right now. Because like... I mean, Solus is immortal, and there is a masquerade. Not completely wrong. I mean, and you know, Solus and Loki is coded, so, or Solus is Loki coded. At least that's what I decided. I don't know if it's, did we talk about whether the fact that like, so maybe the reason why I love Solus so much is he reminds me so much of Loki. Am I the drama? Oh my goodness. Well, you're not wrong. I'm glad. Y'all, look. Not saying I have a problem. We did have this conversation. The Evanuris is based on the Norse pantheon. Yes. Let me. So I'm looking for something. Project. Stats. It does not say. Select a document. I really wish, like, it would say when I started a Scrivener doc. Cause like, I wanna know, but I don't. I have another way of looking. I don't need Scrivener open because I have it on my laptop. So what are we working on today? While I currently work this burr I have seemed to establish in my how long? It's one of these. No, it's not that one. This one. Yeah, I have no idea. Moving on. So like I'm looking at the other notes I made on other programs, and it was like the last note I made was on the 24th of June. So I make a mood board. Later, I need to take stuff for my ear. That'll take around 15 to 30 minutes, so I can do that in one of the sprints. Eesh, I hate those. Usually, last time I had issues, it was drops. Like you had to make your head as straight as possible, and I remember that sound. I remember the sound of it. No. I hope it is easy for you and relatively not relatively comfortable. Yeah. Do. Sorry. I feel like I am a hummingbird and everything is a piece of candy and I just want the things. Sweet. Okay. I did get in contact with the college I work at, and I've sold 2 copies of my book. So I'll be getting so that is cool. Makes me very, very happy. I prefer that over having your ears. Oh, okay. So like, I have to get my ears washed out regularly. It's a time. I feel like sometimes it actually feels really, really good. The thing that squigs me out the most is like you realize how much you couldn't hear. Like before, like you're used to that level of volume, and then it's like you get your ears washed out, and it's just like, I can hear clearly now. What the fuck? Like everything is louder and crisper and clearer, and you're just kind of like, wait, have I been that person with the volume up too loud? Like it's makes me like also making food right now or having some frozen pizza. Which frozen pizza is it? Is that it was spinach was one you were telling me about last time? I don't remember. Yeah, thank you. Oh my god, yes, right? It's just now. I haven't done it in a while. I should, but I remember this one time we went shopping, and afterwards I couldn't hear from both ears. I'm like, oh my god, the door ring and register sounds. Oh, I was running around with my hands over my ears. Oh no. Today, I have one with tomato, pesto, and salami. Sounds like an interesting combo. Never heard of pesto and salami? I literally was watching a food episode of an Italian sandwich with mortadella pesto, and I don't know. That sounds neat. I hope it is tasty. Yeah. I had 4 peanut butter cups for lunch. Because we like went out and did some things and came back, and I'm just like, lunch sounds like effort. I don't feel like effort. So I just had 4 peanut butter cups. I am fine. It is fine. And I have my coffee, or what Steve likes to call my milk. Because apparently my coffee's too white. It's actually a really good one. It's the more expensive brand. I usually get the cheaper one. Oh, I love that. When the premium brands go on sale, so you get to like have them without feeling like guilty because of the sticker shock. That is amazing. Oh. Nina, we have 8 wagons full of frozen pizza. Do you want them? Because store doesn't know what to do with them, and I cannot see pizza anymore. Oh, send them my way. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. There is frozen pizza upstairs. Like, we're having meatloaf today, which I'm kind of stoked for. And then tomorrow we're gonna have Wendy's, because like we always have Wendy's on Tuesdays. I'm just like, I want pizza. Can I just make that pizza for lunch and eat it all myself? Like, no. If I do that, I'm not eating supper. I'm trying to be like a healthier potato. It's not going very well. As you can tell by the fact that I just admitted I had 4 peanut butter cups for lunch. It's fine. Serious. For the past 3 months, people don't buy pizza anymore like they usually do. And the store just orders and but why? That sounds so goofy. Your store sounds so goofy. And I feel sorry for the coworker that has to do the freezer section in my place because she doesn't deserve it. Yeah, my healthy potato journey ended too. I was kind of proud of myself. I bought salad mixes, and I bought wraps, and I bought fruit, and I bought yogurt, and I bought all these things to make salad wraps with some chicken and some fruit with some yogurt. And so it was like fruit and yogurt for breakfast. And then salad with chicken wraps for lunch. Well, that lasted 4 days. We shop every 2 weeks. So the rest of this time has been PB&J, and I am over it. So over it. It's fine. Realize that I don't know if my microphone picks up my whispering. The others should be doing it, so the supervisor and the boss learned why nothing is functioning right now. That makes sense, but you're asking people to think logically. I had pre-made chicken Alfredo. Ooh, the noodles not so good. I'm sorry. It's a journey. Oh my goodness. I too bought the healthy stuff. And then I ate it all. And the food hyperfixation ended. I don't want to say I know exactly what that means, but guess what? I know exactly what that means. Hello, Amanda. Welcome in. What are we working on? What's the vibe? We will be getting into a sprint very soon. The plan, the plot, possibly even the scheme. We do 2, 3, 45-minute sprints, give or take my energy level by the time 2 o'clock rolls around, because sometimes we go till 3. And yeah, we're gonna do. I am going to get through this freaking chapter. It is a sea journey chapter where my main character and the bestie are on their way to the mainland and stuff, and this chapter has been just so hopefully we get that done today. I'm gonna cross my fingers. I'm gonna hope for the best, and it's gonna be fine. Big seafood lasagna. I love lasagna. Nice. never had seafood lasagna. But if you enjoy it, then that's all that matters. Amanda's is stream hopping today to try to get stuff done. Hell yeah. Sprinty sprint. Definitely we're going to get through that as soon as I catch up with the gods. I make the best lasagna, in my opinion. Others may not agree. That's fine. You make lasagna? Working on editing and price checking grocery ads for work. That sounds like fun. Some highs for Amanda. Wait. I got nothing. I'm over here seeing word letters that don't exist. My dyslexia just took the baseball bat and went, hello. Okay, how about we get started with our first spread? So I hate seafood. Me too, with the exception of haddock and salmon. I like those fishes. Those fishes are very tasty in very specific circumstances. There's this breaded haddock I get, and I make my own tartar sauce, and it's super, super tasty. And then salmon, I love it with garlic butter and stuff. And yeah, I'll be over here in my corner just pretending it didn't happen. Okay, where is it? 45 minutes on the clock. I, of course, still need to share my... Wow, what was that? It's fine. Everything's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. I have coffee with espresso in it, and I'm sure that explains everything. Wait. Nope, that was the wrong one. Remove you. Come on. There it goes. Lasagna is pretty quick and easy meal to make. It's a 10 out of 10 meal to freeze. 100%. I usually make meat or faked minced meat for vegetarian days, so no veggie shopping. Also, yeah, my grandma makes a killer lasagna, and it's like ground beef and mushrooms, and it's wonderful. Whoa, my true love is sushi. Nice. Hello, Palladina. Did I say that? Welcome. We're just getting into our first sprint. Here, as soon as I shut up. I do make some fish, but only 2 or 1 of them for very specific brands. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Hey, I understand. Okay. We're going to do the thing. Also, highs. Happy productivity, happy vibing, happy writing, happy editing, happy whatever the hell it is you're doing. We will see you back in 45 minutes. Pushing the button. That was the end of sprint number 1. How did we do? And once again, I always ask the question and don't actually look up what I did. And of course, I also clicked the wrong button. We're at 1,000. Today is the 16th. 16th. 547 words. Finish the chapter. I might need to flesh her out a little. But I just decided I was going to end it. I'm just like, we're going to come back to this later because I hate it. And it ended with a child screaming because they may or may not have found the baby dragon who has fallen asleep in a barrel of fish. It's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. How did the chat do? We were talking about D&D. Also love meeting fellow D&D enjoyers. Definitely in the right crowd here. I think all of us have at least had some D&D-itude, whether it's watching or playing. And this is, I always thought I would love D&D since I love watching people play, but I can't do it. I just freeze up and feel stupid when it's time to role play. I've been there. I should have anticipated it, but since I also hate improv, but love watching it though. Honestly, I started. I've been playing role-playing games since high school. I started with the Firefly campaign, and it was 100%. I'm 14, and this is very deep. And I still play with the exact same people that I did now, and it's a time. My campaign right now is like a religious horror D&D campaign, and but also big fan of Critical Role. To me, it's the opposite. I love playing D&D, but not so much with watching other people play, especially long campaigns. I get bored easy. Also fair. I have found the right group is exactly. I found the right group is essential. I used to be a theater kid, so performance or role playing was in my blood. But I have been in groups where I freeze and been in groups where things go nicely and I can let it all out, which is awesome. I'm a theater kid, but I thrive on a script. In even a great group, I just feel sick and anxious when I'm put in the spot. Yeah, been there. Unfortunately, currently I have no active group, but even ones where I don't role play a lot, I have high hopes. I will find one. I will cross my fingers for you. That's why I hated improv in school. But our teacher did so much with us that eventually it became second nature. But like the moment I wasn't in theater class, I was so shy. Yeah. Honestly, like when I first started getting into the role-playing games, like we all just talked like ourselves and was like, okay, my character does this, my character does this. Like there wasn't a super amount of roleplay at the beginning. And then we got into like one campaign that lasted 4 years, and it became like I wrote a fan fiction of our D&D campaign because me and my friend were like, what would happen if like our characters were like involved, and that became a freaking everything changed after that moment, I think. I also tend to have a stutter when I'm put on the spot, so that could play a part as well. I have always been great with musical theater, though. Ooh, I can take over the stage if I know what the heck I'm doing. I love that for you so much. That is awesome. I wish I did musical theater in school, but where I live, the theater is so uncommon, and my theater teacher was very much a drama teacher that hated musical theater. But to this day, I wish. Kyoko says, I am down the rabbit hole of looking for pics for the mood board. I think I need to do 2. Do it. Do 2. Do 2. Do 2. Giving Scrivener another chance. So I just listened to my playlist to set up the document with all the chapter targets and stuff. Yay. I bare bones Scrivener. Like I basically just create the template, which is their fantasy novel template, And then I just and I just add chapters into the project. Like, I don't know how to use Scrivener, and I think I have had it for about 6 years. Send help. I know there are videos out there. Your girl is lazy. Like, I only open Scrivener on this thing. I know this thing can do so much more. I just don't, who needs to do things when I do? No, it's doing exactly what I want. One for the flashback arc and one for the pleasant arc. Yes, exactly. More mood boards. More mood boards. My class technically wasn't musical theater. It was just a community college drama class. But we picked our own scenes to work on. That's so cool. And she let us pick the scenes from musicals we wanted. And there were a few class projects I did on my old YouTube channel. Nice. Also, if you haven't had your hydrations, make sure to have your hydrations. Look, it's not seasoned today. I do not have. I was like, I'm too lazy to put my water seasoning in. That one I already did the do. Okay, there. Wrote 220 words. Got distracted with D&D stuff. LOL. Love it. My D&D game is on Wednesday, and usually Wednesday I try really, really hard to write, and I mostly just sit here planning what I'm going to do in my D&D game. It's fine. Everything's fine. Honestly, my favorite part of D&D is the dice rolling, and I am not even sorry for that. My dice addiction is very bad. I have yet to buy pretty 40 euro dice, though. Self-control. I am so proud of you. All of my dice. Actually, no, that's not true. That can't be true. That can't be true. All of my dice personally are in that little box right there. And there's also a bag you can't see. Those are the dice that I use 9 times out of 10 for the characters I play. But off camera in a dresser, it's just over there, is the rest of my collection. Like, those are just my favorite emotional support dice. There's a video somewhere on my channel where I actually go through show off all of my dice. And that's at least a few years out of date now. Maybe I should do another one. I'm a dice goblin, and I'm not ashamed. I don't even use my regular dice anymore because we use D&D Beyond, and it makes me sad. But I feel like if I use my actual dice, my friends might think I was fudging, because it gets really tempting to fudge. My brother-in-law played a French elven woman in a game we played with his friends, and forced him to keep the accent the entire time. It was wonderful. Oh, that sounds amazing and so much fun. My character currently has a generic English accent, and it's way more. I've had characters where it's like trying to keep their voice is what was like hurting my throat. So now I'm just doing like generic attempt at an English accent because it's easy and it's fine. I totally agree. It's a good kind of distraction. Yes. Use a blank template and just have chapters set up, since I know exactly how many I will have. Wow, I don't even know that much. You did outline though. Yeah. So I forgot that you outlined the entire thing in a day. I don't vibe with any of the templates. You know, that is fair. Yeah. I think the one on the big rig here, I think, is a blank template. But when I loaded it up on the Mac, I just used the novel one. Hydrate. Looks over half finished Monster Energy at 6 p.m. Okay, I can A, read comments, and B, I mean, will it taste gross if you put it away for now? I like the idea of using something like Scrivener, but I'm so freaking lazy. I don't want to figure out how to use it. Mood. 40 euros. What's it made of? Gold? I think I paid combined for the two sets like $12. Yeah, they're bigger, and some are metal and has spiky liquid cores, and some are funky shapes like spikes, and I need all of them. Oh my god, y'all dice dragons like Laura. Yes. Full stop. I wanted to get her dice bag. Let me just put it that way. All the sets I have are cheap beside the completely metal ones. They're roughly 20 cents, maybe more. And that's not including the 1 pound bag of dice I got for my birthday a few years ago. And it was just a big pound of dice. It was magical. Let me put it this way. When I suck at telling people what I want for gifts with my family. So I just say the same thing every year. Snacks. Help me with my groceries. Dice. I get dice for Christmas. Except for this last Christmas. My husband had to intervene and was like, do not get any more dice because we are not actually using physical dice to play D&D. And I'm just kind of like, but why? Doing a Gollum impression. Precious dice. I needs them. I needs them all. It's true. It's true. You know what? Why not? Oh god, I can't turn. Come here. This one. Oh. Talking about dice. We're talking about dice. Dice and crystals are my shit. I always have pretty stones. I always get pretty stones at the Natural History Museum. Nice. Let's see. Are these ones like look at this? These ones are still in their packaging from last Christmas. Which ones are my favorite? I got these ones. These are my metal dice. Come on. Come on. I don't know how to do the camera influencer thing. That. No, camera's not going to focus. But they're little black metal dice. And I love them. I have a bunch of standard plastic dice. This is like my second favorite. Ow, I need. But my absolute favorite is in this bag. Like, I'm gonna summon the cat, I swear. Because every time I pull the dice out, she's like, nah. Since most of my dice are gifts. But I have my favorites. This one, and this one. Ouch. So, I have my purple Vox Machina dice. Because yes. My favorite color, if it's not obvious, is purple. I have at least 3 or 4 different purple black sets. And then my vampire dice, which I have red and black dice. These ones. My friend got me for Christmas. They are rainbow metal dice. And I love them. I love them so much. And I get to try to figure out how to get them all back in the bag. Which is fine. I wish I had more D&D friends IRL. Because I want to give dice to all the time. Honestly, my mom's the one who buys me dice for Christmas. Oh, besides my metal set that I just showed off. I also have resin dice myself. Nice. They aren't really playable, but they're pretty. I wish I could show you all of my dice and stuff. I love them so much. I have some of them in jars, and they look like a potion. I love potion dice. Okay, any campaign that uses dice in like little glass vials to simulate potions, just shut up and take my money. Okay, I need to get some pretty dice for my streams. Do roll the dice productivity spreads on Mondays. I'm usually using the cheap and ugly ones. Pretty dice. I am jealous of all the D&D players with their cute dice. I am all for pretty dice. If I ever meet you, Crystal, you will get all the dice. Yes! Someday. I don't travel well, but someday. Like, I will. I need to visit you and Anne and Violet, like, so bad, and Marta. I know that's, like, two very different areas, but, like, close enough. And Malin, and I need burn it money. Okay? I need burn it money, so that way I can take a fancy Europe trip to see all my Europe friends. Of course, I will also have to make a special trip to the United States of Y to visit all my American friends, but that's harder. Oh, so pretty. The rainbow metal dice, especially. I love them. It was stupid cute. Okay. Because my friend came from out of town and he gives me this little box. Okay. And in this little box is a little baby black dragon, because that was his character during like our current D&D campaign at the time. Right? So it's little baby black dragon, toothless. You can actually see him. He's over here. In the little toothless. The thing of metal dice and a pair of earphones, because I'm just like, yeah, my earphones broke. Like, I was meant it like in passing, and I'm just like, and I use the metal dice so much. My old desk has little dents in them because of how often I use the metal dice. But Anne, you know, she could be watching and just lurking. I am just gonna say this. Can't wait to give it to her in June. I'm so excited, though. Someday my dice will come. Yeah, who needs princes, okay? Just give me more dice. Oh, yes, come to Europe and meet us all. Once I get the big author money, like, I want to. I don't know how to work because I can't travel alone. It's not gonna happen. But someday, because I need it. Oh my god, I have 87 pins in my Pinterest my Dragon Age Pinterest folder. I love that for you, Kyoko. Pathetic, affectionate. There is no such thing as too many pins on Pinterest. Meanwhile, there's some people over here who like haven't really used Pinterest in like forever. The Pinterest boards I have are so old. My friend who's been married like 10 years, like her wedding, like she would send me like ideas for like dresses and stuff for her wedding, for bridesmaid stuff on my Pinterest. Yeah. Then I have to make bigger mood board. Wow. Then I have to make bigger mood boards. But one must still be able to read the stuff. If there are quotes. Yeah, I find like adding the quotes to mood boards is hard because I like pictures. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I think I have told her about the dice before, lol, but I don't remember. I think the next sprint will be me downloading the pics so I can upload them onto Canva. Yeah. I think we'll start the next sprint because got it. I have a little baby, so I have this idea so I have a little cabin boy character, and he is gonna come out with the baby dragon just held in his arms like a stuffed animal. And I think it's gonna be super cute. Because I did decide to let the baby dragon join the party. Okay? The baby dragon fell asleep in the barrel of fish. And stowed away. We have a stowaway dragon. I was going to wait a bit, but I don't know where this is. I don't know what I'm doing on the ship. You just have to not add them all. Leave some darlings behind on in the Pinterest ocean. Only good. The only good ones get to be on the mood board, but they're all good. Maybe for the third, the fourth, and the fifth mood board. I'm not gonna hurt the baby dragon. The baby dragon is not gonna get hurt, okay? I promise. I can't. See, that was the problem. This is the problem I had with keeping Feyre with Charles and Alex, okay? The problem is I am terrified of hurting the animal companions. Like, Charles or Hank in book 1, the golden retriever, okay? He had to, like, have, like, a tiniest bit of hurt because he tried to bite a vampire, okay? And that hurt my soul because I hated the idea of hurting Hank, okay? And now I have Feyre, who is the little teal baby dragon, okay? Who is the biggest head and the biggest feet and the littlest wings, okay? I don't want to hurt the baby dragon. What if the baby gets hurt? Oh. For mood boards for Trespasser DLC or Velgard? Both? I'm not helping. I know, I'm not helping. But both? Yeah. It's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine. I have no idea. Yep, I vote both. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with this little baby dragon because, like, the story takes, like, it's gonna be months, right? The dragon is going to get bigger. And there's not supposed to be dragons on the mainland. So I don't know how to deal with this dragon. I really, really don't. But we've decided it's stowed away. We've decided, so now it has to happen. Okay? And broken heart. Love baby dragon stowaway shenanigans, right? All this dragon talk makes me want to write a dragon book. No, Nina. Spray bottle. Nina. Focus. Or do whatever you want. I'm not in charge. Spray. Oh, you guys, affectionately, you're so silly. I will always enable Nina to do whatever she wants. It's okay. I can't. I promised Katie. Ooh, you can't break a Katie promise. Those are important. Those are like, there is quite a few people in our community of Crazy Town, okay, between the troublemakers and everybody, that, like, their promises are like ironclad. Yeah, we're gonna do a thing. Hoping to get back to writing soon. I've taken a break for a while, and I'm not allowed to start anything until I finish querying my children's book. You got this. I'm sending you good query vibes through the internet. Because querying is fucking terrifying. It is. I have not queried since before the era of the before times, with the thing that I did that is no longer exists within the light of day. I self-published Incarnate's Rise. I will no queries. No. That's queries scary. Yeah, like I can break a promise to write a book when I made it to, like, Kit or Anne, but Katie, no, I cannot. Got my first rejection this morning, but it was a very nice letter. At least it was a nice one. I thought I heard something. cat might be scratching the carpet. Anywho, let's do a sprint. Let's do a sprint. Yes. Not that I don't respect my friends, but I respect Katie more. I mean, I feel like that's fair. Yeah, I will take that over the non-response. I hate being ghosted. Being ghosted hurts my soul. Yeah. There was a couple different places I went. Like we're talking like 2018. This is how long ago it was that I queried. I think it was like I queried 4 different publishers with the original thing. And yeah, mostly ghosts. Very much ghost. All the ghosts. Anyway, sprint. Sprinty spronty. Whee! This banner is wrong. This banner is wrong. It is sprint 2. This banner is wrong. There we go. I'm actually using my banners like a smart person. I didn't do it for the last sprint. So we're gonna start the thing. We're gonna do the do. Happy productivity, happy sprinting, happy vibing, happy whatever the hell it is you're doing. We'll see you back in 45 minutes. That was the end of sprint number 2. How do we do? I wrote 670 words and then proceeded to just kind of like drift away. I was piece of candying again and stopped. But the baby dragon was found in a barrel of fish that was half eaten. So now Alex has to figure out how they're going to pay for it. And she totally was just like, well, if we don't have enough money to pay for this fish, because they don't exactly, like, these people, like, they don't have money, okay? But they're going to a place and supposed to meet with the important people. And Alex is like, well, what if the important people pay for it? And the little cabin boy wanted to keep the dragon. And the captain's, like, annoyed that the baby dragon stowed away because they didn't plan on like having another mouth to feed, right? So they want to get paid, and the cook is annoyed. The cook is just kind of like, I don't care if this damn thing is smart, dumb, or whatever. Get the fuck out of my kitchen. So that was fun. We lost Paladina, who had to go away, but I hope they have a wonderful day. Oh, Kyoko's getting ads to travel to Ontario. Come visit. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because we know how bad I am at it. Recently, also very often tried to push me into traveling to the US. No. Oh, sorry. Just saw that my laptop has only under 200 gigabytes free. I don't know why. Is it the pictures? Is it the pictures for your mood board? Have you downloaded all of the pictures? Needless to say, somehow I wrote 985 words. Yes! So close to 1,000. I love that for you. We can go to Canada together. Yes! Come! As you can see, I'm crashing so fast. Oh my god. Those words were written in my new project by the new project, as in the one you were outlining, or the thing that Kyoko wanted to spray bottle you over. The prose is not it. But it's a first draft, so it's fine. You know, that is fair. I'm having... Don't yell again. I'm definitely having a little bit of like a voice issue with the chapters. Because like... It's a dual, unlike Incarnate's Rise, which was multi-POV, Project First is dual POV. So I'm switching between Charles and Alex every chapter. And I don't know if I have enough of like how that chapter character feels at any given time, but it's a first draft. So we're just here for vibes. It's fine. Made it to page 6 of 11 for this ad. Have to finish it in the next 1.5 hours. Believe in you. You can do this. You got this. The one outlined, yes, no dragons, just gay girls. Nice. Ooh, hi, Mullen. Welcome. Line. I grin and throw a pillow at her. You poor little girl with your giant diamond. Ooh. The story is mostly for fun. It's just gay girls and soulmates. Love it. I love it. I love it so much. Oh. Mullen! Love for Mullen. I did have a bit of flirty with my the female captain and Alexandra. Because she's very much being like, yeah, my offer for you to drink for me is totally on the table. I made sure before we left to make sure there's blood wine for you. I wasn't expecting beautiful company, but here we are. And yeah. I was going to keep this project a secret, but we know how good I am at that. you guys streaming for long still? As you can see, I am crashing. I realized I'm 2 hours in. There might be like a short cooldown sprint. Because like I'm going ish to 3 o'clock. But also the struggle busing. The struggle busing is so hard. I'm tempted to call it. I'll call it now. We only did 245s. I mean, I would let the hot vampire drink for me. I mean, I romanced Asterion. Yeah, I let Asterion drink for me like every opportunity. But not about that. It's fine. But if Asterion was a woman, it'd be even better. I mean, it's kind of fun because the captain is totally flirting with Alex. And I did decide to age up Alex. She's now 19, where she was 16. So because I'm like, this is kind of weird if this happens. Dio did give me this idea of letting Alex be the one to flirt because crushes are cute and have the captain turn her down. But I'm like, but no, I actually kind of want this to be a thing. So I aged Alex up. So there could be captain flirting. And yeah, I'm still debating whether or not. I mean, the problem is, okay, that Alexandra can totally have a fling of some variant with this pirate, with the ship captain. Okay, but the ship captain is human, and in the lore, Alexandra cannot drink human blood without getting sick. So yeah, she can't even drink the blood wine. The blood wine's going to be a problem too. The only one she's going to be able to drink from during this week-long ship journey from Dragon Island to mainland is Charles. That's unfortunate, but drinking from the hot captain is worth getting sick. Yes. I feel like the drinking part will happen after any possible thing that happens. I'm still working it out. The ship journey part of this story, like I said before, I have been struggling with for a while. I don't know how it is all going to work, and I might rush through it. It's fine. Yee, Kiyoko says, I finished Moodboard number 1! Yay! I'm happy for you. You did the thing. At least progress is being made. He's like, show it to me, Kiyoko! Show it to me! Y'all are funny. I am here for awesome moodboards. Yeah. Also, I literally don't care. Yeah. Anywho, sorry. I just saw like an email pop up and I'm like, yeah, I don't. I was supposed to write my newsletter today and now I'm too fucking tired. That might be a tomorrow me problem. I don't even know what I'm writing in my newsletter yet. I'm sure it's fine. I was just going to do like, I have no new news, so here's a bunch of recommendations. And my brain's like, what? What's going on? I think we are going to kind of, as much as I would love to do one more sprint, I don't have it in me. I will scroll on my phone. So 2:30, I think 2:30 is good. 2:30 is good. Cuz I went from all of the energy, all of the power in the world to but I feel like that's just on brand for me lately. It's cool. So I will be back. When will we be back for this? So I will be back on Saturday for more shenanigans. Same bat time, same bat channel. 12 p.m. Streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern if anyone wants to join. Awesome. Do the locates for that if you're. I will be in bed by then because I am old. I mean, I sleep like I act like an old person. I go to bed, and when I say go to bed, I mean like I go lay down and just kind of watch stuff on my phone for an hour or so. But if anyone else wants to, now you know there will be a stream here. But yeah, I'll be back on Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel. This is your reminder that Monday the 23rd and the 28th. Well, actually, no, I will be streaming on the 28th. But it will not be just, it will be bigger. But I will not be streaming on the 23rd. Yeah. You're on the list for the who does that? If you want to, I mean, you could always message Nina, and Nina can post the link. So I won't be streaming on the 23rd, but I will be back on the 28th. The 28th will be different than usual. The author tube list. Yeah, my brain, like I have it saved. I have that link saved. One sec. I can do this. Excel sheets. Author tube. Nope, that's not that one. That's not that one. I know it's here somewhere. Shit. I had it. I know I had it, and I was looking at it. There it is. Author tube playlists. Ha. Copy. StreamYard. Oh, yay. Thank you, Nina. Thank you kindly. I think what I'll do is going forward, I'll put the author tube list in my descriptions. But yeah, thank you, Nina. Awesome sauce. Trying to get out of here. Yes to Saturday 21st and the 28th. No to the 23rd. If you don't know this, I've been Crystal Kiesler, the author of Incarnate's Rise. It's only been a couple of weeks, let's be honest. My debut novel, paranormal, secret lineage, fantasy with vampires, werewolves, magic, and gods, and a woman who is thrown into a destiny that may or may not be her own. She came out in October. So if you're into that kind of thing, that's check it out. You will the link is down below in the description where you will find the book depending on your country of origin. I am thinking I'm working on some things if people do not want to pay the scary conglomerates cashy money. I have research that I need to do for that. So keep an eye on that. Also, if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, it's down below. I also have a website where it's mostly right now is just like want to learn about the book and stuff. But all that stuff is down in the description below. I am struggling so hard. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever that is you find me next. I will run the book trailer and then I will run the outro. So until next time, bye guys.